Elite Facts presents
7 Dropouts Who Got Rich.
7.
Sir Richard Branson is an English business magnate, investor, and philanthropist. He's best known as the founder of Virgin Group, which comprises more than 400 companies. In March of 2000, Branson was knighted at Buckingham Palace for services to entrepreneurship. In July 2015, Forbes listed Branson's estimated net worth at $5.2 billion. Branson has dyslexia and had poor academic performance as a student, and on his last day at school, his headmaster, Robert Drayson, told him he would either end up in prison or become a millionaire.
6.
Quentin Tarantino is an American filmmaker and actor. His career began in the late 1980s when he wrote and directed My Best Friend's Birthday, the screenplay which formed the basis for the movie True Romance. In the early 1990s, he began his career as an independent filmmaker with the release of Reservoir Dogs in 1992. Regarded as a classic and a cult hit, it was called the greatest independent film of all time by Empire. Its popularity was boosted by his second film, Pulp Fiction, in 1994, a black comedy crime film that was a major success both among critics and audiences. Judged the greatest film from 1983 to 2008 by Entertainment Weekly, many critics and scholars have named it one of the most significant works of modern cinema. At about 15 or 16, Tarantino dropped out of Narbonne High School in Harbor City, Los Angeles. He got a job ushering at an adult movie theater in Torrance after saying he was older than he truly was. Later, he put himself in acting classes at the James Best Theater Company, where he met several people who would later appear in his films.
5.
Mark Zuckerberg is an American programmer, internet entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He's the chairman, chief executive officer, and co-founder of the social networking website Facebook. His net worth is estimated to be $54.9 billion as of July 2016, ranking him as the 5th richest person in the world. Following the official launch of the Facebook social media platform, Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard in his sophomore year to complete his project.
4.
Henry Ford was an American industrialist, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, and the sponsor of the development of the assembly line technique of mass production. Although Ford did not invent the automobile or the assembly line, he developed and manufactured the first automobile that many middle-class Americans could afford. In doing so, Ford converted the automobile from an expensive curiosity into a practical conveyance that would profoundly impact the landscape of the 20th century. Henry Ford left the family farm when he was 16 to relocate to Detroit. He became apprentice in a machine shop and later chief engineer at the Edison Illuminating Company. Ford built his first car in 1896 and would go on to revolutionize the assembly line.
3.
George Foreman is an American former professional boxer. Nicknamed Big George, in his boxing career he was a 2-time world heavyweight champion and an Olympic gold medalist. Outside the sport, he went on to become an ordained minister, an author, and an entrepreneur. When Foreman came back from retirement, he argued that his success was due to his healthy eating, which made him a perfect fit for Salton Incorporated, as they were looking for a spokesperson for their fat-reducing grill, which Foreman had some influence designing. The George Foreman Grill has sold over 100 million units since it was first launched, a feat achieved in a little over 15 years. Foreman dropped out of high school at age 15 and later moved to Pleasanton, California to train in boxing.
2.
David Karp is an American web designer and entrepreneur. He's the founder and CEO of the short-form blogging platform Tumblr. According to Forbes, Karp's net worth exceeds $200 million, and Tumblr has been valued at $800 million. On May 20th, 2013, it was announced that Yahoo and Tumblr had reached an agreement for Yahoo to acquire Tumblr for $1.1 billion. Karp remained CEO of the company, and Karp went on to attend Bronx Science for 1 year before dropping out at the age of 15 and start homeschooling. At the time, Karp had aspirations of getting into a college in New York or MIT and saw homeschooling and doing other projects on the side as a way to impress the colleges. Karp never returned to high school or earned his high school diploma.
1.
Bill Gates is an American business magnate, entrepreneur, philanthropist, investor, and programmer. In 1975, Gates and Paul Allen co-founded Microsoft, which became the world's largest PC software company. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the positions of chairman, CEO, and chief software architect, and was the largest individual shareholder until May 2014. Starting in 1987, Gates was included in the Forbes list of the world's wealthiest people and was the wealthiest from 1995 to 2007 and again in 2009, and has been since 2014. Gates dropped out of Harvard and had talked this decision over with his parents, who were supportive of him after seeing how much Gates wanted to start a company.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.